The first thing that strikes one's mind on hearing the word summer is that of vacations. As exciting as it may sound, selecting the best summer holiday destinations in the world for a perfect vacation is a tedious task in itself. In this video, we'll reveal the top 10 epic summer locations and fascinating ideas of what to do while enjoying your holiday. Let's get it on. 1. Machu Picchu, Peru. Machu Picchu is a bucket list trip for a reason. And while the archaeological site jutting high along the Peruvian Andes is a crown jewel of the adventure, the journey there is just as sublime. Joining a group tour like Mountain Lodges of Peru is the way to go because you'll choose an experience suited to your thrill-seeking needs. The Sacred Valley and Layers Adventure is a 5 or 7 day trek through ancient Incan sites, uncrowded trails, and small mountainside communities where you can learn how local weavers and potato farmers perfect their trade. The Salkantay Trek is a week-long affair best suited for iron-legged backpackers who want majestic sprawling views of jewel-hued lakes and snow-capped mountains. When you book with the Mountain Lodges of Peru and join the Sacred Valley and Layers Adventure, you'll stay in a number of luxe mountain lodges nestled along the Sacred Valley of the Incas and Layers region. Each lodge is bursting with its own treasure trove of amenities and unique flair. You can relax in Lamay Lodge's communal hot tub, watch the fog roll in from the Amazon in the Huacasi Lodge, and enjoy unexpected indulgences like welcome tea upon arrival and a hot water bottle tucked into the foot of your bed at night. Make sure you build your mountain legs and work on your cardio. You don't have to hone the superhuman mountain climbing prowess of a Sherpa, but the altitude poses a lung-busting challenge to the already rigorous hikes, so stellar conditioning will help. Also, bring along comfortable, worn-in hiking boots, solid trekking poles, and trustworthy hiking gear. Your feet and knees will thank you. 2. Park City, Utah. While Park City is probably best known for its winter activities, like the Sundance Film Festival, or its world-class skiing and snowboarding, the summer months offer the greatest variety of outdoor thrills. Staying in a mountain lodge resort just minutes away from downtown Park City, like Montage Deer Valley, is your best bet if you want to do and see as much as possible. Once-in-a-lifetime adventures like the Montage to Moab expedition will transport you all the way down to the Arches National Park and Moab in southern Utah, where you'll hike through the iconic Red Rock vistas in the morning and cool off in the mountain waterfall in the afternoon. But if hiking isn't your style, you can mountain bike through the alpine trails of Deer Valley and take in stunning panoramic views, or try your hand at fly fishing on the Provo River. Park City is an adventure-friendly destination 365 days a year. If you're looking for the best deal though, book your trip during summer. The town tends to be a bit quieter when the ski season isn't in full swing. Rooms will likely be cheaper, and there are just as many activities, if not more, to do when the weather is warm. While in downtown Park City, make sure to check out the High West Distillery, which has ski-in/ski out access during the winter, and the No Name Saloon for some excellent bites and booze all year round. Both are located right off of the main street and have that Old West charm that keeps people coming back to Park City time after time. 3. Telluride, Colorado. Telluride is so full of life-affirming activities, megawatt natural beauty, and homey communal kindness, it will have you questioning why you're not living there. Pay a visit in the summertime, and you can spend your days hiking and biking along the absurdly idyllic alpine landscape, fly fishing in trout-filled streams and rivers, and rock climbing the legendary Via Ferrata. And when you find your adrenaline ebbing, you can play the 18-hole Telluride golf course, dwarfed and surrounded by the Rocky Mountains. Alternatively, hit up a free concert or festival. The summer concert series runs from June 21st through August 16th, and Telluride plays host to more than 30 other festivals. Come in the winter, and you can hit the slopes for skiing, snowboarding, heli-skiing, backcountry skiing, and pursuits like ice climbing, fat biking, and dog sledding. Telluride is known for being remote, which means you won't be waiting in lines for lifts or dodging people left and right. While there, get a flatliner, Telluride's signature drink. It's an irresistible concoction made of espresso, rum, and Baileys. 4. Body Holiday, St. Lucia. Are you looking for a proper fitness retreat smack dab in the middle of paradise? Check out Body Holiday, an all-inclusive luxury resort dedicated to your adventure wants and relaxation needs. Cloaked within the tropical rainforest in the Caribbean island nation of St. Lucia, this tucked-away cove is the perfect landscape to break a sweat, which is why Body Holiday recently launched its adventure program. Scramble over the rocky terrain of Pigeon Island and the old military ruins along the national park, summiting Signal Peak or the Pitons, two volcanic mountains that soar 798 meters above sea level. If you want to get your feet wet, take the plunge at the Erard Waterfall Abseil. You'll hike through the belly of the Edmond Rainforest, then the Abseil down a 66-foot waterfall. You can also race high-speed performance yachts, scuba dive, and work out with professional athletes like former NFL wide receiver Randy Moss. 5. St. John, Virgin Islands. Get paid to visit the Caribbean without a passport. Sounds like a scam, right? Wrong. There's never been a better time to visit St. John in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and not just because the islands are offering a $300 travel voucher to visitors who book their trip before October every year. When you stay at a resort on an island like Kinneil Bay, you'll find yourself enveloped in a tropical paradise. The island is tucked away inside Virgin Islands National Park, where you can put that voucher to use and take a 3-hour eco-tour hiking on trails inside the park. Go kayaking and snorkeling, and even get your scuba diving certification. Between April and June is a sweet spot to visit the U.S. Virgin Islands, when the weather is mild and there's very little rainfall. According to the U.S. News and World Report, peak season is between December and March, when the temperatures are perfect and the evenings are breezy. But with that comes higher hotel rates and tourist-packed beaches. 6. Kaksalauten, Finland. If the hardest decision you have to make on vacation is skating over the Finnish Lapland tethered to a reindeer or a fleet of huskies, your vacation is a success. Kaksalauten offers some kick-ass winter and summer activities. Take a day trip aboard the icebreaker Sampo as it plows through the frozen Gulf of Bothnia. Then suit up in a dry suit and plunge into the icy waters. Rather stay on land? Ski or snowboard down Saraselka's two fells, just a 15-minute drive from Kaksalauten. Try your hand at ice fishing. Ride through the snow-blanketed forest on horseback. Then for the main attraction, go aurora hunting. You can take a nighttime journey on a sleigh, snow tank, snowmobile, or skis to try and catch a glimpse of the dancing aurora borealis. Visit in the fall or summer, and you'll enjoy activities like gold panning, fishing, canoeing, and mountain biking. Finland is home to 39 national parks, so surrounding yourself in some breathtaking, soul-resetting nature is very easy. You'll practically stumble into them. 7. Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Want to go on a safari but don't have the time or resources to get all the way to Africa? Venture to Jackson Hole. Often compared to the Serengeti, Jackson Hole is home to some of the rarest, most beautiful wildlife, not to mention scenery, the United States has to offer. When you stay at a lodge like the Tenton Mountain Lodge and Spa or the Hotel Terra, Jackson Hole, you'll have access to adventurous summer safaris that highlight the natural wonders of the greater Yellowstone ecosystem. Excursions like the Best of Grand Teton will take you to numerous wildlife sanctuaries and historical sites inside Grand Teton National Park, plus lunch on Jackson Lake, while the Ultimate Yellowstone Multi-Day Package explores the upper and lower loops of Yellowstone with a chance to see grizzly bears and geysers. Before we look at the final 3 summer destinations with amazing fun ideas, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, kindly do so by clicking on that subscribe button below. Give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our latest uploads. Let's continue. 8. Cappadocia, Turkey. Yearning for some legendary thrills? Drift above Cappadocia's mystical landscape in a hot air balloon as the sun slinks above the horizon. The valley is punctuated by crooked, swirling spires of rock called fairy chimneys. Its layers of volcanic ash, lava, and basalt have been sculpted over the years by earthquakes and erosion. You can book a standard deluxe or private hot air balloon tour or explore this World Heritage Site on horseback. Turkey is full of hidden wonders, so if you want to feel like a true explorer, mosey through its underground cities and caves. Go the extra mile and book a stay in the Ritz-Carlton, Istanbul. Situated in the Dolmabahce district, the hotel is right in the middle of Turkey's top restaurants, historical attractions, and buzzing nightlife. You can enjoy sparkling morning views of the Bosphorus Strait waterway and melt away the day's activities in the spa's Turkish hammam. The Ritz-Carlton can even assist in booking a hot air balloon tour or stay in a Terra cave. The travel-friendly hotel is affordable and even boasts a home-cooked breakfast. There are 4 original carved cave rooms and 2 stone rooms. 9. Pemba Island, Tanzania. With its stunning coral reefs, abundant marine life, and close proximity to mainland Tanzania, a visit to the secluded Pemba Island is the ultimate luxury meets adventure travel destination. If you stay at the Manta Resort, you can get the best of 2 worlds by booking a safari and beach combination package. You'll first take an East African safari in Tanzania. You can visit the Serengeti, the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, and other wildlife reserves before spending a week at the beach back at the resort on Pemba Island. The Manta Resort has everything you'll want and need: luxurious accommodations, scuba diving, and a beachfront spa to enjoy your time, and fit in some thrills on Pemba Island. Stay in the underwater room, where you'll be able to enjoy 360-degree underwater views of reef fish, octopus, and other rarely seen sea creatures from the comfort of a plush double bed, along with a private landing deck and sunroof. Only at the Manta Resort. 10. Siwa, Egypt. Sure, you've heard of snowboarding, but sandboarding? That's something we'll bet you haven't done that before. And sandboarding at the Great Sand Sea in Egypt? Now, that's what we call a bucket list adventure. If you want to have a go at these unconventional slopes, or dunes rather, you'll have to visit the remote Siwa Oasis in western Egypt. But plummeting down these steep and smooth dunes isn't the only fun you can have in Siwa. There are also stunning ancient Egyptian tombs and temples, like the Temple of the Oracle, to visit, as well as salt lakes and nature reserves. The best times to visit are between the months of March and April, and from October to November when the weather is milder and the crowds tend to be smaller. Fly into Cairo and stay at least a night or 2 so that you can soak up iconic world wonders like the pyramids of Giza, along with the Great Sphinx and the fascinating Museum of Egyptian Antiquities, which houses the world's largest collection of pharaonic antiquities. There you go. I hope you enjoyed the video and settled for a summer destination. Well, if you did, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more of our amazing content. Give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our latest uploads. We value your feedback. Feel free to share your thoughts with us in the comments section below.